Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm not going to have the light on. I'm not sure what's going on with the lighting, but we're not turning the light on. We don't need it on today. Okay, but we are going to do some reading. Okay, we've lapsed a bit in our personal development, 5 pages a day. I have. Anyway, I'll speak for myself. Where was we up to with the Law of Attraction book? We have got to Greg's story. I thought I folded the page down. Case studies. Okay, so we had a look at Janice, who was wanting to attract her ideal relationship. Okay, then we had Greg. Let's listen to Greg's case. Greg, 27, is just barely making ends meet. He constantly complains about not having enough money. In fact, he says he's feeling stressed out about his financial situation. Greg is a self-employed consultant and business advisor, and he's having a really hard time getting and keeping clients. He has decided to use the law of attraction to attract his ideal financial situation. The deliberate attraction process starts with step 1, identify your desire, by using the Clarity Through Contrast worksheet. Take a look at Greg's worksheet on the next page. Okay, remember, in Greg's example, we've listed a total of 10 items on his contrast list. This exercise is more effective when you add as many items as possible to your contrast list, 50 to 100 items. The more contrast you identify, the more clarity you'll generate. Okay, so we're looking for contrast. Okay, here is his worksheet. Okay, we'll look at this side first. Okay, let's have a look at Greg's list of contrasts. Number 1, not enough money. Number 2, always bills to pay. This is contrast, things I don't like. Side A, not enough money, always bills to pay, just making ends meet. I can't afford anything I want. Money flow is sporadic. I never win anything. I'll always make the same amount of money. Money does not come easily in my family. I always struggle to pay the rent. Money issues stress me. Greg made his contrast list on side A. He recalled his entire financial picture in the last year and took 2 hours to build this list. He could have taken days to complete a list if he had wanted to. Note, okay, they're making us read this again. We just read it a moment ago. Note, in our example, we have listed 10 items on Greg's list. This exercise is most effective when you add as many items to your contrast list. How many? Between 50 and 100 items should be on that list. The more contrast you identify, the more clarity you generate. We'll talk about repeating ourselves. Okay, page number 44 that was. So let's have a look at Greg's revised list with his clarity on side B, which is things I like. So things I don't like versus things I like, side B. Not enough money, an abundance of money. Always bills to pay. Bills are paid easily and quickly. Just making ends meet. Always have excess money. I can't afford anything I want. Always have enough money to purchase whatever I desire. Money flow is sporadic. Constant flow of money is coming in from multiple sources. I never win anything. I win prizes often, receive gifts and many free things. I'll always make the same amount of money. I am constantly increasing my amount of monetary intake from known and unknown sources. Money does not come easily in my family. Money comes easily to me. I always struggle to pay the rent. Rent is paid easily as I always have money. Money issues stress me. Money and my relationship with it feels good. Greg read each item on his list and asked himself, so what do I want? After he wrote the answer on side B, he struck a line through the matching contrast on side A. Okay. I feel like I've got a runny nose. What's that about? Complete your own clarity through contrast worksheet. Choose an area in your life that you would like to change. On side A, list all of the things that are troubling you about your situation. How many items do you have to put down? Between a 50 to 100. For example, if you are building a contrast list about your ideal career, your list may include the hours are too long or the pay is too low. Feel free to refer to a number of past jobs to help you build your list. Take lots of time to complete this contrast list. Remember, adding more items to your contrast list will give you more clarity. I suggest you have 50 to 100 items. Construct it over a few days to ensure that you have thought of all the relevant episodes of contrast. After you have completed building the contrast list on side A, read each item and ask yourself, so what do I want? And complete side B on the worksheet. By using this clarity through contrast worksheet, you will have a better understanding of what you do want, clarity or desire, by listing what you don't want, contrast. After you have reached clarity, simply cross off the matching item of contrast. Okay, here is a blank kind of list that you can easily do yourself on a piece of paper. Okay, I actually did type in this, but the page doesn't seem to be available anymore on this website. I do need to just get up and get some tissue because my nose seems to be running. And then we'll do a reading. We'll leave it there. Okay. Although it says there, wrapping up step 1, I do not know what's going on with the nose. And, oh, it's tickling. Okay, it's something to do with the right side of my body because the eye has been watering this morning, and then for this side of the nose to be streaming. Streaming. Okay, I think we're all good. We should wrap this up another time. Okay, what's the time? It's 10:11. We've been on for 7 minutes, 50 seconds. Okay, oh, itchy. Now, I'm going to do a free flow reading. I felt drawn to mingle the romance angels in with the psychic tarot deck. Let's mingle these together. Let's do it, let's fall in love. I'm drawn to look at the bottom of the decks. Deception and envy, stand your ground. Okay, let's do a free flow reading. Let's see what wants to come out. What do you want to talk about today? You deserve love. You are lovable. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You're not giving me a sad love story here, are you? You deserve love. You're better off without me. Go and be happy elsewhere. I'm sure you'll find someone who can really take care of you. That kind of energy, or romance. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. What past life relationship? That was a spin, wasn't it? Okay, something flipped. If it's a past life relationship, there's no kind of replacing it. Deception and envy. This feels like someone just trying to hide. Love yourself first. Yeah, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's not an attractive energy, is it? When you kind of say to somebody that like absolutely adores you and loves you, you're wrong, I'm not good enough for you. Go and find yourself another. You deserve so much more. And really, that person's just kind of like in this case, it's the masculine saying that to the feminine. That's what I feel. And the feminine's like, yeah, but I love you. I choose you. You're the one for me. Right, we best find out what's going on. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Lots of romance angels here. Okay. The romance angels are on the scene. So with the you deserve love, you are lovable, this arrow I feel as if the feminine is shooting it into this masculine's heart here. So it's kind of that pulling on the heartstrings that the masculines don't really want to address. They keep that kind of hidden, covered up. So this is very close. It's pulling on the heartstrings here. It's like just as I feel like the curtains are actually drawing, not closing. So when you're very close, it feels like the curtains are coming down on you. Actually, they're just about to like raise. It's like lift the curtains. Okay. The energy of Divine Masculine, you too deserve love, happiness. I've had a bit of an earache today. Pain that keeps coming, but this is on the left side. A bit of an earache. What's this? This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then we've got deception and envy trying to like cover this up. It's like it's easier to walk away. When you love yourself first, your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. When it comes to the Divine Masculine, he knows that he is the one for the Divine Feminine. He knows that they are a match. He's good enough. There's no doubting, oh, I'm not good enough for you. It's like the Divine Feminine doesn't say that. The Divine Feminine knows her place, her position, and she knows her priorities. Love yourself first. Interesting. You're moving on towards the light, towards making an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So instead of running away, it's actually time to go forward. Make the effort towards the connection. Love begins. Sacrifice. With the rainbow bridge here. The Divine Feminine. She's certain, sure. It's like she's leaving this trail of prayers. She's leaving a trail of prayers. So it feels like she's no longer, not that she's no longer praying, she's no longer begging. She knows her worth. That's what makes her so attractive towards you. So you need to step up, Divine Masculine. Deception and envy. Lifting your mask. Okay. I feel like they're quills, as if like you're wanting to write a message. I feel you have a message prepared in your head. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And you're definitely wanting to explore this divine masculine. But I feel as if you're a bit scared. Well, of rejection. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay. Because you feel like you want to run. But it says you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. You have known each other before. This is a jealousy of your own. This is yours. It's like it's too good to be true. That's what I'm feeling. So this is your legacy. You can see the divine feminine is doing well for herself. She's in a good state of well-being. And this is like the state that's been created for you too. Okay. Interesting. Rider-Waite Tarot. Tell me some more. You deserve love. You are lovable. There's a feminine here with this arrow. Okay. So you have been told, and now it's like you're going to be shot in the heart with the truth. Passion. This is under divine direction. Okay. It's like the divine's given the divine feminine the bow. So it's like she's been shocked with passion through her system. And what's going on? You're just feeling as if this is a nightmare. Okay. All this light, this mist around the feminine's energy here. I can feel the tension in my head. I had a headache all day yesterday. Not all day, all evening. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it's kind of like either sending yourself away or sending your divine feminine away in hopes that she's going to be meeting the one, and you are the one. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're going through the transition. Are you going to go in now? Because at the moment you're outside. She's inside now. Okay. Past life relationships, you have known each other before. I got the message you're working towards something. Oh, you're working towards something. You're working towards something at work. So a big distraction. Do you really need this distraction as well? This is a nightmare. Okay. So you're trying to cover up via working. So not really focusing on, if you've known each other before, this is the energy of you just feel them in your veins. Okay, but you're trying to avoid this, ignore it by delving into work. So, are we going to lift the mask? Let's read this card. Because it was at the, on the bottom of the deck when I kind of split the pack. The Seven of Swords. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard, don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. And maybe you're scared then. But there was a few things that come through. You're putting all your energy into work. So keeping yourself busy, all the little details, okay? This part here, you've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. So, and don't give it away to someone else either. There's this energy of sending the divine feminine off packing so that she can go off and find the one, okay, who's really meant for her. She knows who's meant for her. The masculine knows that he's meant for her. Then there's this energy of actually, if you invite the divine feminine into your life, what is she like? Is attracted to any of your friends, or what if you're not good enough and you end up getting hurt? So I felt that energy. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments, so they might like your lady and maybe try and woo her. Impossible to do. Okay, when you tell yourself that you're the one for her. Okay. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you've envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. This is your plan B. Just go straight to plan B. Just run. Run for the hills. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Let's find out some more about this. There's been a very strong, it's calmed down now actually, but the solar plexus has been like acting up this morning. It just took me to the yellow, the colour of the solar plexus, and just kind of rising. The solar plexus is your confidence. It's the energy of the chariot. Right? When you have that urge, that nudge. Deception and envy. This is about keeping the divine feminine in a little box. Not really letting the whole world see her. She's twiddling her thumbs out. Okay. She's got the passion, 2 wands of passion here. One for you and one for her. She's trying to get the messages that you deserve love and all the good stuff. Okay, but for you it feels like it's too good to be true. So love yourself first, because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and you'll attract whatever it is that, as the law of attraction stated, whatever it is that you're wanting to attract, an area in your life you're wishing to look into, and you're looking into work a lot. Okay, well, let's have a look. Conflict when it comes to love. Self-respect. So you're not respecting really, well, yourself. You're not paying your soul the respect that it deserves or desires. You're moving on towards the light. It's time. Okay. The Lovers. This is a choice that needs to be made from the heart. Okay, there's a fogginess between communication here. You have to make the effort. Miscommunication, misunderstanding here. Both feeling very open and vulnerable. Moving on. This connection's being healed here. By who? I feel like by you, Divine Masculine, if you choose to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You can see he's showing her affection here. I'm soppy. There's a connection. That's the 1111 card. It's when the divine feminine, divine masculine. One of you looks happier than the other, look. It's time maybe. It does feel like the feminine's energy. Her spirits could be. Her spirits could be raised. Okay. Which is why she's shining quite bright. Love begins. Ace of Cups. Okay. This is both of you here. This is coming to an understanding. Okay. You're balanced. Like, I feel like your energies are balanced. Masculine, you feel like you want to run away. Because you can feel it's getting close. But this is about you having a very gentle hand on this, both of you. She seems to have an invisible touch, yeah. Okay. Genesis, in the beginning. Moving on, and the Magician. But this is a moving on card, and this is just you. You're finding everything that you can, any way, to detour around this. You've got the kids now in the boat. The Magician seems to be putting a stop here. There's other things that you need to address. Love beginning in your life. For you, divine masculine, as a sacrifice. The Hangman, that is. The feminine's just continuing to, well, it's kind of, it feels like she's wading in this water, in this murky water. Okay, murky, lurking. Okay. I thought they were clouds. They're flowers. They're flowers. So it's like she's just in heaven. It's like she's in heaven, like wading through the sheds. But still, she's up there in the clouds. But she is leaving a trail for you to follow. Okay, but it's not in the wake. It's not in the water, it's up high. That's what needs to be dealt with. There's heartache, torture. It's like holding yourself accountable for what? Misery, holding yourself accountable for misery, and then you're wanting company. Okay, because that's what misery likes, isn't it? And the divine feminine, she's kind of moved on from that. So it's like you're stuck in this sticky situation. I wasn't expecting this reading. Okay. He's a knight in shining armour. Should we just leave it like that? A knight in shining armour. Who does he save? Save? Well, save the day. Okay. Let's go to the enchanted map. I'm not keeping this story long on my table. We'll get this wrapped up. And it's about feeling sorry for yourself. Better to be safe than sorry. Stormfields. Quite a lot going on. Hard to deal with, not knowing what path to take. Well, double tower, what's hitting? Okay. There's an uncomfortable chaos. It says, okay, Stormfields, this too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release. Just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. At some point, Divine Masculine, you need to deal with your Divine Feminine. Not all storms are destructive, rather they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. You better shape up. Oh, you better shake up. This too shall pass. It's nearly there. I keep repeating this part. It's nearly cleared. Just going through like maybe the worst of it now. You're coming out of the eye of the storm. You'll be out of it soon. Have a look and see what your sacred spirit's up to. Love and light. Act with care. And I was going to say to you, once you're out of this, because this is just karma clearing, once you're out of this, then just be conscious to be gentle in the future, because this takes like a gentle approach. Okay. 26, love and light, act with care. It's like you'll be more careful in the future. Okay, but you do have to clear through what you have got yourself into. Resistance, higher intervention is required. Act with care. Sending this love and light means two things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart and beyond physical comprehension. And light, the purest form of light that permeates any darkness and finds any cracks or imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently raising those to this level. You've got like the Divine Feminine, she's up there. Divine Masculine, she's helping to gently raise your spirits. People can sometimes be resilient to assistance. Those with addictions or challenging behavioural or physical issues may not be able to ask or be willing to receive help. Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathic qualities. So the Divine Feminine is very much wanting to help you, Divine Masculine. Will you allow yourself to be helped? Not being able to offer aid or having assistance refused when a person's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference or intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area will have the opposite effect and personal karmic backlash, so make sure your ego is kept in check. What come through here was the Divine Feminine knows not to push you, Divine Masculine, to respect your free will choices, but it's like your soul knows that you need to have a conversation, make the effort with your Divine Feminine rather than just pushing it away and hoping it will just go away. So those stuck in victimhood archetypes or their emotional pain body are often not willing to be active participants in their own healing on a conscious level, particularly if their reasoning is recent or raw, including issues such as trauma and grief. Everyone heals in their own time, and it's important for respect to be given in this moment. All you can do right now is send this issue or person love and light. And that's what the Divine Feminine is doing. That's what my intention is to do. And then I'm getting off, and we're not like dwelling in this sad energy, feeling sorry for ourselves energy. So all you can do right now is send this issue or person love and light. You are merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. Regardless of the physical outcome, there is little you can do except send this loving energy to this issue. This has to be done. Divine Feminines, okay, send out this love and light to the Divine Masculines Collective, okay, as they're struggling at the moment. I'm finding it difficult to actually ask for assistance from the Divine Feminine, okay, because the Divine is just directing the Divine Masculine to you, to his counterpart. But, okay, there's just an ego, a stubbornness here. So all you can do right now is send this issue or person love and light. You're merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. Regardless of the physical outcome, there is little you can do except send this loving energy to this issue. This has the potential to energetically shift the situation into a positive outcome. And seeing as we're reading Greg's case study, we weren't reading Grace's case study, was we? Her name was Janice. Shanice. I love your smile. Okay. It was focused on money. And it said we can just be an observer in this case, as it's out of your control because you're more of being Janice, trying to attract your ideal relationship. Divine Feminine. Okay. Right. Anyone you know can receive this loving form of healing energy, purely sending from your heart with the celestial realm of 100% pure light, can alter lower energies into a higher frequency, helping those experiencing hardships or a tough time in life. And the Divine Masculine is going through a tough time in his life, maybe the toughest. Send it, Divine Feminine. It's all you can do. Shadow aspects, pride, emotional and physical, defiance, loss. Sacred crystal, rose quartz. Got one of those upstairs. I show love upon that as well. The Archangel Assistance is Guardian Angel Ramiel, giving and receiving love, compassion. Affirmation, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. Wow. Would you like to read about how you deserve love and you are lovable? Okay. Remember why you're here, to love and be loved. The romance angels are cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of God, you're naturally a loving and lovable person, as is everyone. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being of God's pure love and light, no matter what any person has said or done to you, and no matter what happened in the past. God's handiwork can never be undone. The more you affirm, I am lovable, I am loved, I am loving, the more this experience comes true for you. Affirmations help you believe spiritual truths at a deep, unconscious level. This in turn allows you to attract loving people, relationships and circumstances, and you definitely deserve that. About the artists, you need to find out more about each other. This is time to it's the opportunity to really get to know yourself by getting to know your Divine Feminine. She's going to tell you who you are. Is that scary? Your divine feminine is here to help lift you up. Let her remind you who you are. Let's go to an angel prayers. Pussycat hair on my cup. Healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy choices. Feels like you're on the runway. You're already in your plane, aren't you? Okay. You're being directed up. I feel like this is like a big nudge from the divine. Pushing you up there. Okay. Let's have a look at healthy choices. Your angels are encouraging you to make healthy choices for your body, mind and soul. Looking after your soul energy is one step, but having a balanced diet and healthy relationships will also contribute to your spiritual growth. You are a pillar of strength. Ensure you look after your inner light. Expanded interpretation. Angels are able to send us much clearer messages when we are in alignment with the three parts of our being: mind, body and soul. And I'm feeling like your divine soulmate, your divine feminine here. So you'll receive clearer messages when you are in alignment with the three parts of your being: mind, body and soul. Choosing to have positive and loving and grateful thoughts is the first step. Looking after your body and what you feed it is the second step. And taking care of your soul by checking in with God and doing your daily spiritual practice is the final one. These are all healthy choices that will increase your growth. Start checking in with your divine feminine every day. Will give you that boost to set up your day. I'm serious. Okay. This is a serious topic that's been taken too lightly. Journey of love, and I'm going. I can hear an airplane above, but it sounds like one of those like tourist airplanes. Just cruising up there. Okay. I thought a card flipped. But it did not. We'll have that card done. Thank you. Okay, let's finish this reading off. How many times are we going to get this card? 25. Within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be, however, and sometimes if we try to figure it out in advance, the blossom in itself can cause us anxiety, pain or fear, because it is taking us in an unknown, unexpected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading is away from our life path and purpose, as if that were even possible. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding into a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust, to surrender, to allow and to be as open, unthinking and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy, and if you have ever seen a blade of grass pushing up through a crack in a pavement, then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparently insurmountable odds. This oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you, the most perfect support for your own divine blossoming. Trust. Know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting. a new energy, and don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now, as your life energy supports it. When sky can imagine, the dark awake in awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue, bold birth. How many times have we had this card consecutively now? 3, 4 times? I'm going to get you another card. The blue, bold birth. It takes a bold one, a bold move. Okay. Across the waters. 23. You are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations, and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day. Hardly finding a space in the water to cool ourselves, we can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You are being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea, into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing colour. Just imagine them cascading down around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelm, stress, and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. Okay, let's finish with this poem. Inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savour each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure, warm and sweet, bathed in a tingling thirst. I find myself wanting you, wanting more. Beautiful. Okay, I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.